All right, come on in, everybody. We at it again. Okay, is everyone there? Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nick here, and Happy New Year. We finally made it to 2026. What a year it's going to be. I've got some big plans for the YouTube channel, um, which you'll find out in due time. But I hope you had a great holiday season. Hope you had a great New Year. Um, I know that the weather has not been very nice over here for all of January, and if I remember correctly, I think like half of the U.S. is dealing with a ice storm right now. Like it's way below freezing temperature. So if you are part of that ice storm, my prayers are going out to you. Hope you got the supplies you need to stay, safe, stay warm, do what you got to do. We're thinking about you over here in California. Speaking of weather, or on the lines of under the weather, January 1st, I got the cold that everybody was getting. Hit me for a couple days, but I'm back at it. I feel great. It could have been worse. I took my vitamins. I was all good. So the cold didn't hit me as bad as it usually would. But we're back. We are in it, ready to go. So now the holidays are over. It's time to get back into our content. The Grammy Awards are finally here. This is the big music event that we've been waiting for, that we always wait for, the one that kicks off the new year. And last year's Grammys was a nail biter. It was a real horse race last year. This year is looking to be the same. We got a good mix of nominees. If you watch my earlier video, the Place Your Bets video, we did the picks as to who I thought would get a nomination, and then we did the nominations reveal. Now it is time for the official predictions. So, by the way, you like the jacket? It's a Christmas gift. I really love it. It's so warm. I should send one of these out to you guys out in the East. But anyway, let's get started. It's time to give my predictions for the Grammy Awards. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. All right. So here are my picks for the 2026 Grammy Awards. I'm not doing sponsorship, sorry. Okay. Quick reminder, the Grammy Awards are this Sunday on CBS and Paramount Plus. I've been teasing this for a while, but this is going to be the final Grammy telecast on CBS next year in 2027. Already next year, Jesus. The Grammys will begin airing on ABC and Disney Plus, home of the Oscar Awards, which I'm also hearing that the Oscars might be moving to YouTube, which they can do that because I'm sick of the Oscars. Not one nomination for Wicked for Good. That's BS. But it's what it is. That's a discussion for another day. All right. So here are the final picks. Some of my likely picks, I'll explain more of the likely picks in a minute, but a lot of those picks are going to be based on results from goldderby.com. Now, if you are new to my prediction videos, here's how it's going to work. The category is going to be at the top of the page. I'm going to tell you who I want to win the award. I'm also going to share who I think is going to be the likely winner. So, all right, here we go. First category, and we're not going to do all of them. If you want to see the whole nominations, I will leave a link in the description. There's about like 100, close to 200 categories. All right, best alternative music album. We have Sable Fable, Bon Iver, Songs of a Lost World, The Cure, Don't Tap the Glass, Tyler the Creator, Moisturizer, Wet Leg, and Ego, Death at a Bachelorette Party, Hayley Williams. People want to hit me up as soon as I start recording. Okay. Okay, so my pick for alternative music album is going to be Don't Tap the Glass from Tyler the Creator. And the likely pick might shock you, but I think for Hayley Williams, this being her first solo project, I think, and with the amount of nominations she received for the alternative categories, I think this album will likely take the win. Ego, what was it? Ego death at a bachelorette party. Okay, ego death at a bachelorette party. And Haley Williams is a vocalist. Let me tell you, if you've listened to Paramore, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, best country solo performance. By the way, you'll notice that each genre of music is deciphered by each color, just to keep you on your toes. We got Nose on the Grindstone, Tyler Childers. I think it's Childers or something. I don't know. I still can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Good News, Shabuzi. Bad as I used to be, Chris Stapleton. I Never Lie, Zach Top, and Somewhere Over Laredo, Lainey Williams. This was a tough one to choose. However, my pick is going to go to Somewhere Over Laredo from Lainey Williams. The likely pick, I think, is going to be Chris Stapleton. Two reasons. Because one, the Grammys love Chris Stapleton. He's a multiple Grammy winner. And plus F1, it sounds like F1 had one of the best albums of the year. F1 was one of the best albums of 2025. So I have a feeling, I don't know. The Grammys could be looking at that. The Recording Academy could be looking at that album. And it was a mixture of artists because it was a soundtrack. So, but the Grammys love Chris Stapleton. He's won multiple times. He could pick up another one with it being F1. Okay, best R&B album, Beloved, Giveon, Why Not More, Coco Jones, The Crown, Lettucey, Escape Room, Tiana Taylor, Mutt, Leon Thomas. By the way, congratulations to Tiana Taylor for winning Best Supporting Actress at the Golden Globes. And Tiana Taylor is now an Academy Award nominee. She is nominated for Best Supporting Actress for One Battle After Another. I think that's the name of the movie. Her chances at winning are a little up there. I would say Amy Madigan from Weapons is also up there between those two, but there could be a surprise. But congratulations to Tiana. By the way, Leon Thomas has been announced as a performer for the Grammy Awards, so kudos. What the Grammys did last year is they did a showcase for the Best New Artists during the telecast, and they will be doing such. So we'll talk more about the Best New Artist performers when we get to that category. But my pick is going to go to Mutt, obviously. The likely winner, I think, is going to be Mutt. And also because Leon Thomas, before he did this album, he did songwriting for people like Ariana Grande, obviously, SZA, and Drake. So, and they've all picked up Grammys. So I really think they're going to look at Leon Thomas's music and be like, that's worthy. However, I could see Tiana Taylor also getting that too. I don't know. We'll see. All right, best melodic rap performance. Now, melodic rap meaning that it's basically saying rap sung. So, all right, we got Proud of Me, Friday featuring Meek Mill, Wholeheartedly, JID featuring Ty Dolla $ign and Black, Luther, Kendrick Lamar and SZA, We Maj, Terrace Martin and Kenyon Dixon featuring Rhapsody, and Somebody Loves Me, Party Next Door and Drake. Okay, it's pretty clear who I'm picking for this one. Kendrick Lamar and SZA, come on. And I think they will be the likely pick. I really think so. Both Grammy winners already, even last year alone, SZA and Kendrick Lamar walked away with Grammys. I think they'll take it for this one. I really do. Okay, best rock performance. You should be, I think this is the only rock category I have on here. You Should Not Be Doing That, Emil and the Sniffers. Okay. The Emptiness Machine, Linkin Park, Never Enough, Turnstile, Mirtazapine. There you go. Sounds better. Haley Williams, Changes, live from Villa Park, Young Blood. My pick, I'm going to go with the Emptiness Machine because, Linkin Park, even though, the lead singer and all, I still stand with Linkin Park. The likely winner, I think it's going to be Linkin Park. I honestly think they're going to take this win. If not, then Haley Williams will take the win for rock performance. Okay, one of the new categories for this year, Best Album Cover. We have, and here are the receipts as to why they are nominated. The nominees are Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator, The Crooks, Dijo, Debbie Tirar Más Fotos, Bad Bunny, Glory. Uh, hold on, I have a little thing that it's Perfume Genius and Moisturizer Wet Leg. I have a bar at the bottom that says StreamYard is sharing a window. That's the thing I'm using. Uh, it's like covering up the words. So I apologize. I had to look that up. Okay, so my pick is an obvious one. I'm picking Chromacopia. The likely pick, I think it will be Chromacopia, because if you look at all these other ones, let's look at the other ones. You're seriously gonna get Bad Bunny the best album cover? Like, are you kidding me? No shade to the Bad Bunny fans, but come on, best album cover, you got to show out. Wet Leg, I'm not getting much from there. Glory would probably be third place. The Crux would be second place. Chromacopia is getting first. So at least give him that one. Best progressive R&B album. Bloom, Duran Bernard, Adjust Brightness, Bilal, Love on Digital, Destin Conrad, Access All Areas, Flow, Come As You Are, Terrace Martin, and Kenyon Dixon. Okay, my pick, I'm going for the girls. Flow, Access All Areas. I hope y'all get this one. The likely pick, I believe Terrace Martin. I believe that's Terrace Martin and Kenyon Dixon. Come As You Are. I think they're gonna get the win for that one. But I'm still gonna stand behind my girls. If you haven't listened to Access All Areas, please go listen to it. It is a good album. All right, best traditional R&B performance. Here we are: Duran Bernard, Uptown, Lala Hathaway, Love You Too, Let Us See, Cry Baby, SZA, Vibes Don't Lie, Leon Thomas. All right, my pick, and I'm sorry, Leon. I love you so much, but SZA needs to take this Grammy seriously, because this is the one song out of the album that I love the most, and therefore I think it will be the likely pick. But if she doesn't win, Leon better take that Grammy. But the fact that they chose the one song I like from that album, I mean, I like a lot of the songs from the album, but this one in particular, I fucks with a lot. Sorry. So all right, best song written for visual media. As Alive as You Need Me to Be from Tron Ares, Nine Inch Nails, Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, Huntrix, that consists of EJ, Audrey Nuna, and Rami. I Lied to You from Sinners, Miles Canton, Never Too Late from Elton John, Never Too Late, Elton John and Brandy Carlisle. Pale Pale Moon from Sinners by Jamie Lawson, and Sinners from Sinners, Rod Wave. All right, my pick for visual media, and I'm only going to do this one time. I think Golden should take the win, but the likely pick, I think, is going to go to Sinners, especially because Sinners now holds the record for most nominations for the Academy Awards. Apparently, a lot of people like this movie, so I'm going to have to sit and watch it eventually. So right now, I'm thinking the Sinners crew has a good chance at winning, especially since there are 3 songs from the movie that are nominated. But people were going ape shit for Golden last year, so we'll see. All right, best dance pop recording: Bluest Flame, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco; Abracadabra, Lady Gaga; Midnight Sun, Zara Larson; Just Keep Watching, Tate McRae; and Illegal, Pink Panthers. My pick for best dance pop recording is going to be Lady Gaga, Abracadabra. Um, I would have picked Bluest Flame, but Selena, you've had better songs. I'm just gonna say that, and I love Selena. I still do to this day, but I think Lady Gaga's got the one up on you, and because of that, I think she's going to be the likely pick. I think Gaga is gonna go home with some Grammys this year. All right, best compilation soundtrack for visual media: A Complete Unknown, all from Timothy Chalamet. That's the Bob Dylan movie, by the way. F1 the album, okay. K-pop Demon Hunters, Sinners, and Wicked. It's pretty obvious who I'm picking. We're picking Wicked. And the likely pick, as I mentioned earlier, F1 was very popular, but I think they're going to take the win for this one. I could also see Sinners taking this win too. But Wicked, we are going all the way for Wicked. And next year, we're going to see Wicked for Good up in the Grammy mix next year. So fingers crossed. By the way, next video, when I do the recap, we're going to go over albums that are going to be candidates for the 2027 Grammys. All right, Best Music Film. This is like making a lot of noise. I'm sorry. There we go. Best Music Film. Devo from Devo. Live at the Royal Albert Hall, Ray. Which, by the way, Ray is putting out an album this year. Her music's starting to grow on me. I just finally heard Where's My Husband? So, pretty good song. Relentless, Diane Warren. Music by John Williams, and Piece by Piece, Pharrell Williams. I forgot about that movie. My pick, I'm going to pick Piece by Piece. The likely pick, and I think this is the right pick, honestly, music by John Williams. Only because John Williams is the mastermind behind some of the greatest scores in movie history. So, I could see this one winning, honestly. Maybe I should have just picked John Williams. Okay, best remixed recording. Abracadabra, the Gesaffelstein remix from Lady Gaga. The Don't Forget About Us, Mariah Carey and Kaytranada. I did hear that remix, and I had it on my playlist last year. It's pretty good. A Dream's a Dream, the Ron Trent remix, Soul to Soul. Galvanize, the Chemical Brothers and Chris Lake. Golden, the David Guetta remix from Huntrix, EJ, Audrey Nuna, and Rayami. My pick is going to be the Mariah Carey remix, because if anyone knows a thing or two about remixes, it's Mariah Carey. And go listen to some of her older music and you'll see what I'm talking about. The likely pick, I think it's going to be Abracadabra. I really think so. Okay, best country duo / group performance. A Song to Sing, Miranda Lambert and Chris Stapleton. Trailblazer, Reba McEntire, Miranda Lambert, and Lainey Wilson. Love Me Like You Used to Do, Margot Price and Tyler Childers. Amen, Shabuzi and Jelly Roll. And Honky Tonk Hall of Fame, George Strait and Chris Stapleton. Well, Miranda and Chris Stapleton got some, you got some good ones up in here. My pick, though, is going to be Amen, Shabuzi, and Jelly Roll. I love me some Jelly Roll. The likely winner, I want to say, is going to be Trailblazer. I really think, because they all are Grammy legends, especially Reba. Come on now. But I could see Chris Stapleton taking the win also. That's just my thing. But I'm going to stand by Shabuzi and Jelly Roll. Okay, best rap song. This was a freaking nail biter. It killed me to have to choose one of them. But here we go. Anxiety, Doechii. The Birds Don't Sing, Clips, Pusha T, and Malice featuring John Legend and Voices of Fire. Sticky, Tyler the Creator featuring Glorilla, Sexy Red, and Lil Wayne. TGIF, Glorilla. TV Off, Kendrick Lamar featuring Lefty Gunplay. My pick, and this was a tough one, is going to be Sticky. I think that was just the best ensemble, bringing three walks of rap together with Tyler the Creator. Really good. But the likely winner, I think, is going to be Clips. And I don't know what, there is so much talk amongst these guys, and we've seen this before at the Grammy Awards, where one person who's the outlier ends up winning all the awards, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? Anyway, best rap performance. Outside, Cardi B. Chains and Whips, Clips, Pusha T, and Malice featuring Kendrick Lamar and Pharrell Williams. Anxiety, Doechii. TV Off, Kendrick Lamar featuring Lefty Gunplay. Darling I, Tyler the Creator featuring Tizo Touchdown. My pick is for TV Off, from Kendrick Lamar and Lefty Gunplay. And there's Mustard right there, by the way. Um, Nevertheless, the likely pick, I'm going to go with Clips on this one, but only because Kendrick Lamar is in the mix too. So I think either way, Kendrick is going to take home the win regardless. It's just I don't know which one it's going to be. I would like it to be TV Off. And Doechii, you had an outstanding year. I'm sorry, girl. I would have picked you, but the competition is so fierce this year. I'm sorry. Um, I'm still happy you won Best Rap Album, though. That was amazing. And Cardi B, just wait till next year because your album's going up for Best Rap Album, and I bet you're taking that win next year. So get ready, girl. Speaking of which, Best Rap Album. Let God Sort 'Em Out, Clips, Pusha T, and Malice. Glorious, Glorilla. God Does Like Ugly, JID. GNX, Kendrick Lamar. Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator. Lots of good albums for Best Rap Album, but for this one in particular, as much as I want to pick Kendrick, I got to go with my girl Glorilla for this one because this is much deserved. And I believe Kendrick already has a Best Rap Album Grammy already. Yes, he does. I believe Cardi B gave it out to him a while back, long time ago, if I'm correct. So I got to go with Glorilla on this one because your Grammy is way past due. But the likely pick, and I'm pretty sure, well, I still think Kendrick can still take the win. I won't be mad if he does, like, because they were both great albums. I had to choose one, and it just killed me. It really killed me. Okay, Best Music Video: Man Child, Sabrina Carpenter, So Be It, Clips, Anxiety, Doechii, Love, OK Go, and Young Lion, Sade. My pick, here you go, Doechii. You're taking Best Music Video for this one. Just the theatrics going on in the video, just so much going on. It was well shot, and in one take too. But having said that, I think OK Go will also take it too because they've done that too. So okay, Best R&B Song: Folded, Kehlani. Heart of a Woman, Summer Walker. It Depends, Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller. Overqualified, Duran Bernard. Yes, It Is, Leon Thomas. My pick is going to be Kehlani for Folded. I don't know if she has a Grammy yet, but this better get you your Grammy, girl. The likely pick, I think, is going to be Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller. I've actually heard the song too, and it's not that bad. So I just know how people feel about Chris Brown, though. So, all right, Best R&B Performance: Yukon, Justin Bieber. It Depends, Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller. Folded, Kehlani. Mutt, live from NPR's Tiny Desk, Leon Thomas. And Heart of a Woman, Summer Walker. My pick, and I'm sorry, Kehlani, I would have picked you again, but I've watched the Tiny Desk concerts before, and I think Leon Thomas needs one for Mutt. So if you haven't watched the Tiny Desk concerts, go check those out from NPR. But again, the likely pick, I think, is going to be Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller. So, but give Leon his Grammy, please, please. All right, Best Pop Duo / Group Performance. Now we're getting into the nitty gritty. Defying Gravity, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Golden from Huntrix. Gabriella from Cat's Eye. APT, Rose featuring Bruno Mars. And 30 for 30, SZA featuring Kendrick Lamar. I've heard every single one of these songs, so picking a winner was death. Like, it killed me to have to pick one. But at the end of the day, there's one song that really stuck to me all year long. And no, it's not 30 for 30. It's Defying Gravity. But the likely pick, I'm going to go with Defying Gravity, honestly. Now, my thing is it's going to probably come down to Defying Gravity and Golden. But here's the thing. Golden, you had that one high note. You're going to compete against no, Cynthia's winning that one. She ate that performance. I'm sorry, no shade to Golden, but come on. She held that note. She sang live. Come on now. Give Cynthia and Ariana their Grammy, okay? All right, best pop vocal album. Swag, Justin Bieber. Man's Best Friend, Sabrina Carpenter. Something Beautiful, Miley Cyrus. Mayhem, Lady Gaga. I've Tried Everything But Therapy, Part 2 from Teddy Swims. I have heard songs from all 5 albums, so again, picking a winner is going to be tough, but I think it's pretty obvious here who is in the running. My pick, I'm going to pick Miley Cyrus, honestly. I think End of the World was like the best track from her album, and it's underlooked. It's being slept on. The likely pick is Lady Gaga's Mayhem. They could give it to Sabrina again. She won Best Pop Vocal Album last year. And that was a shocker because it beat Taylor Swift's Tortured Poets department. So I don't know. We could be in for another surprise. We'll see. But either way, all 5 candidates are worthy of the win this year. So good luck to you all. Best Pop Solo Performance. Daisies, Justin Bieber. Manchild, Sabrina Carpenter. Disease, Lady Gaga. The Subway, Chapel Roan. And Messy, Lola Young. I'm surprised Disease got the nomination, but I understand. It was a good song too. It was the beat was sick. I thought Abracadabra maybe would have got it. It sounded more pop, but I think Lady Gaga can still win it. The Subway was a nice little ballad. I don't think Lola. I'm sorry, Lola Young fans, but I don't think she's gonna win the Grammy for this one. It's gonna come up to the top 4. Um, it's gonna be a toss up. But my pick, I'm gonna pick Sabrina Carpenter for this one, just cause I don't know why not. Give her at least 1 Grammy. Okay. The likely pick, I think, will be Lady Gaga. I really think Lady Gaga is gonna pick up Grammys this year. Okay, we're down to the big 4. We're almost done. Here are your best new artist nominees for this year. By the way, as I mentioned earlier, all of the nominees will be featured in a best new artist showcase at the Grammy Awards, meaning all 8 candidates will be performing a little set, starting with Olivia Dean for Man I Need. Cat's Eye, probably going to perform Gabriella. If they perform Gnarly, that'd be sick. The Marias. That's the only ones I'm not familiar with. I know they've been popping on TikTok and social media and everything. So Addison Rae. My thing, I think she's gonna perform Fame as a Gun, honestly. And Somber. Somber's got a few picks to choose, a few songs to choose from. Leon Thomas. I hope I hear Mutt. I need to hear Mutt on that stage. Alex Warren for Ordinary, and Lola Young for Messy, which if you've been following Lola Young's stories, she hasn't been performing in a couple months. She's had some personal issues, but it sounds like she's a go for the Grammy Awards. So good luck to the 8 candidates. My pick is going to be Leon Thomas. I hope you win this one, Andre. The likely winner, I think it's going to be Cat's Eye. I'm gonna say Cat's Eye because it's a very diverse group and their flow, their genre of music, it's fitting, and they've popped off on social media throughout 2025. They were on top of things last year, so we'll see. All right, here are the Song of the Year candidates. We have Lady Gaga, Abracadabra, Anxiety, Doechii, APT, Rosie and Bruno Mars, DTMF for Bad Bunny, Golden, Huntrix, Luther, Kendrick Lamar and SZA, Manchild, Sabrina Carpenter, and Wildflower, Billie Eilish. My pick for Song of the Year is going to be Kendrick Lamar and SZA. The likely pick, I'm going to say Golden's going to take this one. I really do, for some reason. I think they have a shot. All right, Record of the Year. DTMF, Bad Bunny. Man-Child, Sabrina Carpenter. Anxiety, Doechii. Wildflower, Billie Eilish. Abracadabra, Lady Gaga. Luther, Kendrick Lamar and SZA. The Subway, Chappell Roan. And APT, Rosie and Bruno Mars. My pick, again, is going to be Kendrick Lamar and SZA. The record of the year, I think, is going to go to Lady Gaga on this one. I think so. And drum roll, please. It is time for the Album of the Year nominees, the big award of the night, the one who gets bragging rights for the whole year. We have Debí Tirar Más Fotos, Bad Bunny. Swag, Justin Bieber. Man's Best Friend, Sabrina Carpenter. Let God Sort 'Em Out, Clips, Pusha T and Malice. Mayhem, Lady Gaga. GNX, Kendrick Lamar. Mutt, Leon Thomas. And Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator. This is a big one. There's so at least 6 out of the 8, all bangers. But I have a winner, and I'm sticking to this winner. In fact, I will show you who my pick is. It's this dude right here, Kendrick Lamar, GNX. We're getting Album of the Year for this one. Let's go. The likely winner, and no matter what happens, I think she's walking away with this one. Mayhem, Lady Gaga. I think she's going to take Album of the Year for this one. So, all right. So that is a wrap. All right. Just a few reminders. Live Sunday, February 1st. That's this Sunday. 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific is the Grammys telecast on CBS and Paramount Plus. The premiere ceremony, I think I put 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I believe it's going to be 3:30. But the premiere ceremony is where they give out all 100 whatever Grammy Awards, and they only leave like 8 or 9 for the live telecast. So all the other Grammys will be given out at the premiere ceremony at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 Pacific time on YouTube or the Grammys website. And on February 6th, join me for the recap of the Grammy Awards. We'll show all the winners, and we'll talk about the best performances of the night and who I think will be in the running for the 2027 Grammys. The first one on ABC and Disney Plus. And that is a wrap, folks. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to get back on here and start doing some content. I know I've been lagging a little bit. I've still got tons of videos that haven't been posted yet, and they will get on here soon as I'm done. As soon as I get a chance. Let's finish up the Grammys real quick, and then I will get going on those videos because I'm going to have a huge gap until who knows what, maybe the summertime might be. Yeah, I think this is going to be. Yeah, because I don't recap any of the other awards either. VMAs aren't until the summertime, so, and Big Brother recap show won't be till the summer. So, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. All my contact info is in the description below. Here's to a great 2026, and let's do this, y'all. I'll see you next time. Bye.